All of you must have heard of this quote. Change is the only constant in life. And I say true that. Because all of us know it's a law of nature. But change has many forms. But today, let's talk about only two of them, which are tangible and intangible. Tangible is something we can see, and obviously, it's natural. But intangible is something way more complex. It requires thoughts, actions. When I was really young, or when all of you were really young, we used to suck our thumb or poop our diapers. Now do we do this? No. Another example would be growing older every year on your birthday. And all of this is natural, right? When I was 8 years old, I used to go for football, but also the extra classes. I used to be a goalkeeper because I couldn't run that much. So I used to always think, how is this helping me in any way? I'm not seeing any physical advances from my inside or outside. So, on October of 2023, I decided to leave and look for a new sport, as anyone would be, which actually helps me in my physical and inner health. I was baffled at first, as anyone would be, but with the help of my mother and my father, I remembered an old sport which I used to go to. Can you guess what it is? It's karate, a Japanese discipline which teaches in self-defense and fitness of the body. I was nervous at first, but with the help of my friends and my family, I go regularly to my learning place, which is called a dojo, with my sensei, who is my teacher, to learn new things or to master the old ones. Now, to the next, introspection. This is different ball game. You have to constantly think before you act. Newton said that every action of yours has an equal and opposite reaction. Plus, we don't want to hurt others with our actions, do we? Humans are the only beings which our Creator had bestowed with the mind and the ability to think, learn, communicate, and most important of all, differentiate and discriminate between bad, good, healthy and unhealthy thoughts, etc. All of this has to be put to use or attempt to put to use before doing anything constantly non-stop. Change is an essential aspect in everyone's life. It permeating every aspect of our existence. Change accompanies us on our journey from the time we wake up to the time we lay our heads to rest. Change helps us. Embracing change can be profoundly impact in our lives, fostering growth, adaptation, and resilience. It opens doors to fresh experiences. It also invites us to learn whether it's adapting to technological advancements, learning a new hobby, or restructuring anything. Change helps us to thrive amidst uncertainty. In personal development, change is a catalyst for self-discovery. It helps us to confront our fears, break bad habits, and learn good ones. Plus, it helps us to open the doors to another fresh experiences. It invites us to reflect on our values, aspiration, and reflect on ourselves mainly. And that's one of the many ways change helps us in our daily lives. So, before ending this off, I'd like to say some quotes. Einstein declared that the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. And Oprah Winfrey said that the greatest discovery of all is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. So, when are you changing? Because change is the only constant in life. Thank you.